You'll never get a 5-star experience from someone who thinks of you as a 2-star girl. See, men are very judgmental. They judge you by your friends, the company that you keep, by your degrees. If you are very pushy and flashy and masculine about all of your accomplishments or your career, they judge that, and sometimes it could be viewed as competition. What he won't do for you, he will do for another woman. You don't have to beg, argue, or force him to commit to you. What speaks the loudest is your energy, how you respond to certain situations, and that shows him that you expect commitment. You expect princess treatment. You expect to be treated and cared for like a queen. Men are perfectly capable of treating you how you want to be treated. The sad thing is they just choose not to. So the way that you treat yourself is a direct mirror to how he will treat you. If you don't put yourself on a pedestal and you don't treat yourself like a queen, don't expect him to do that for you. Because for you to get the princess treatment, they have to view you as worthy. So the first step to even receiving that is to view yourself as being worthy of that treatment. So I'm going to tell you about all the different categories that men group women into. And we're going to talk about 5 of them today. So make sure you stick around so that you know where you stand with a man. And we'll divide it between wifey and non-wifey. That is like the box that they put you into when you first meet them. They put you into a category of, are you wifey material or are you not wifey material? And of course, wifey is the dream girl, the ultimate prize, the trophy. And then for non-wives, they put her into a category of like a good time girl. She's good enough for right now. And if you want to learn how you can become the ultimate dream girl, the wifey type that men automatically know when they meet you that you are a wife, check out the workshop in the description box. Is called the Ultimate Attraction Blueprint. It's the exact blueprint that I created to, put me in the wifey category. I just want to save you ladies time. So if you feel like you are ready to take on the step of becoming the most best and attractive version of yourself, learn more in the description box. We have the Desperate Girl. This is the Pick Misha, the Masculinas, like there's so many names for them. Barbara the Builders, and the Nice Girl. There are so many terms to call her this, and I know we have all been there. This is the girl that just is a doormat. She gives so much of herself and she loves so hard for nothing in return. She views and treats her current man as if it's her dream man, regardless of if he meets her standards or if he shows her that same effort and dedication in return to her. She just tries so hard to earn his affection, to hear from him, to get his text messages, to talk to him. She is just like begging for his love, his affection, and his attention. And her mindset really shows that she is desperate. She has a lack mentality around men, that there's not enough good ones. So she holds on tight to the one that she has and just views him as her dream guy, without knowing that there is so much opportunity and she could meet the man of her dreams if she just opened her mind. And then we had the Good Time Girl. This name is just as it sounds. It's the girl that he keeps around when he wants to have a good time. Maybe like the Friday night girl, the one who he kicks out of bed early in the morning when he has to go to work. It's not long-term at all. For the moment when he like invites you on last minute dates and things like that. It doesn't put you in the category of wifey material. It's like a girl that he loves to have fun with. It's very spontaneous, but it's not practical. He doesn't see any form of long-term growth with hanging out with her. Being with this kind of woman, it's really attraction based. Like he only is around you and spends time with you because of your looks. Oftentimes it ends up in situationship and he just wants you around for however long you will be there. but there is no form of foundation, no form of commitment. He just wants to have fun and waste your time. You have girls that are good for right now. It's like the man has settled for that woman. She is his ride or die. She will always be there. Is his girlfriend of like 10 years with no ring. Really based on struggle love. It's average love. He doesn't see you as his dream girl, and he really didn't have to work that hard to attain you. It's kind of like he's with a woman who is in his budget. He is not working towards becoming better to be with you. He basically settled for you, and there is no kind of challenge to be with you. He doesn't really show you off, and there's really not that much value there. He's not really cherishing you and giving you the princess treatment. And he came to a point where maybe all of his friends are in relationships, so he settled and he was limited in his choices. So since his friends are doing it, then he was like, okay, I might as well settle down too. I think it's time. This is a woman that requires less maintenance. So he gets comfortable with the idea of she doesn't have a lot of work and I don't have to put all this effort into her or our relationship. So, you know, it's just kind of like smooth sailing and smooth coasting. He takes on this lazy and laid back attitude towards this kind of woman. He feels motivated to have her, and he had to put in hard work, effort just to be with her, just to back her. This is a woman that they love to be around. No matter what you're doing, even if it's like the most mundane, boring task, they just enjoy everything because they get to be around you and your presence. For this woman, they put in more effort because they just want to see her smile. They want her to be happy because when she is happy, they are happy. This is the woman who does not care what he thinks, and she does not try to impress him. She doesn't do things to make him fall for her, or she doesn't do things to make him like her more or want to be around her more. She is just simply herself, impresses herself over trying to impress a man. You don't want to miss this one because it is so key. We have the knockout girl. This girl is completely out of his league, and at first it could be very promising of potential. So it is like easy to get stuck in this cycle if you are the knockout girl for him. But where it reaches its breaking point is when like he does so much to be with you, and then he just feels like it's never enough, and he's in this constant cycle, and oftentimes it may turn into resentment once he has reached his level of effort that he would put in for you. Very negative and sad because he will always question his potential and question your happiness and if you truly want to be with him. After a while, that can get very exhausting because you want to be with someone who is really assured of themselves. This could have a really negative effect because in the beginning there might be some love bombing, and when he gets so many reminders of you being out of his league, this can turn into jealousy or envy, and that's not healthy for both parties. And when a man is jealous of a woman, that is enough to make her leave, because men, they should be elevating the woman that they're with. Being with someone who is jealous or envious of you, they will dim your light, consciously or subconsciously. They will feel so bad that you are so out of their league that they will try to bring you down to their level and bring you down a notch. That could be through like manipulating. They could be doing things to just like minimize you and make you smaller so that they can feel better about themselves. And this is where like confidence comes in. Like you have to be your best and feel your best, act your best, and always improve yourself. And it always comes down to loving yourself, because if you love yourself, you will be able to spot these signs of a man trying to dim your light. You'll be so in tune with yourself to notice the signs of envy and jealousy. Being the knockout girl, it can work sometimes, but there's also a shadow side to it as well. So just if you are a knockout woman, just make sure that you are aware of the signs, and whenever you notice like jealous, envious comments, run for the hills, girl, because it's not gonna end well. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video and you learned something, and these are all just types to help you discern where you're at and what you need to work on so that you can build stable, successful relationships. Check out my video on things I wish I knew about men in my 20s so that you can take these 5 categories that men put you into. You can learn things about men in general that will help you in your interaction, your day-to-day life, your love life, and all of that jazz. If you want to see more content like this, I post on Instagram and TikTok. It is Elegant Micah, and I post there every day. Learn more about the Ultimate Attraction Blueprint. Check out the link in my description box below. All right, and I'll see y'all in the next one.